interviewing Lynwood Smith. Lynwood Smith, Mr. Smith, what was your birthday?
My birthday?
Yes.
April the 10th, 1961.
What war and branch of service were you in?
I joined the Army. I was in North Carolina Army National Guard. And my war experience, I was in Operation Iraqi Freedom 2.
Where did you serve?
Where did I serve? I've served numerous deployments to Italy in the 80s. Missed Desert Storm, barely. I pulled a year and a half deployment in Iraq, 2003 through 2005. Then I retired in 2007.
Were you drafted or did you enlist?
I enlisted. I volunteered.
Why did you join?
I joined the military, one, to serve my country, and two, the day I enlisted, I was actually thinking about my retirement down the road. And I stuck to it and retired with 27 years.
Why did you pick the service branch you joined?
Got tired of college, bored with college, and then I went into the Army about 3 months after I got out, when I finished my first semester in college.
What were your most memorable experiences during the war?
Number one, I was the first soldier in my unit to deploy to Iraq in a combat zone since soldiers in my unit, my brigade, in World War II.
Wow.
You know, I'm the first guy.
So how was that for you?
It was unique. It was all right. I deployed, had to leave on Valentine's Day, 2003, or no, excuse me, wrong, 2004, and it was just unique just to go to the Middle East for the first time.
How much combat did you see, if any?
Every day, all day. Yeah, my unit was a combat unit, as my brigade was, so we seen combat all the time.
What was your assignment there?
I was in a separate armored cav troop, and I was the cav troop supply sergeant, which I took care of all the logistics. I took care of everything from your uniforms to your food to your equipment, everything you needed to go to the battlefield.
How did you stay in touch with your family while you were there?
Unlike the guys in previous wars or conflicts, we had satellite phones, and also we were able to use the internet. Plus, with my job now, with all the technology that we had, I had access to the internet about daily doing my job, so I could always email home or that sort of thing.
What was the food like in the Army?
It was all right. It was good. I mean, it's not KFC or anything like that, but it was all right. It's good.
Was there something special you did for good luck when you were there?
A lot of individual prayers. I know the morning that when we left Kuwait to go out on advanced party, the most popular guy in the convoy was the battalion chaplain that day, because we had a chaplain that went with every convoy, and that's the first thing we done. You didn't have to worry about blowing the whistle for somebody to come see him, because the chaplain was the right man there, because we said that little prayer before we got on that vehicle and went down range.
What did you do when on leave from the military?
When I came home, well, I was active duty also in the military, so I had, leave build up and stuff. When we came back from Iraq, I had about 18 months before I retired. So plus we were all stop loss, so we couldn't take leave unless it was really important to us, or family emergency. So very far few. Up until I retired, I really didn't take no leave until we got back, and then I retired, in 2007.
Do you recall any particularly humorous events?
Oh yeah, we had fun all the time. You got to have fun in the military. It's not, it don't work. God, you play pranks on everybody, short sheet somebody, flip them out of their bunk, just do something. Put a scorpion or maybe a camel spider, small one, and the other time pick on somebody.
What was the best prank you ever pulled on someone?
It's got to be shave cream. It's got to be shave cream or short sheeting somebody. That's old stuff there. That's good. Yeah. And don't try that at home, by the way. You get yourself in trouble.
Do you have any photographs from when you were in the military?
Yes, I do. I've got them. They're back there in the back. I guess when we finish this interview, I'll let y'all see all of them. I got a few.
What did you think of your officers?
Oh, I had great officers. I've been retired from the Army almost 11 years. My commander in Iraq, he's a brigade commander now. I'm personal friends with a lot of generals, 8 to 10 generals that retired. So, yeah, once you have a good relationship with your officers in your unit or in your brigade, yeah, that's for life. That's friends you take with you to your grave.
Did you keep a journal of your events there?
Not really. My job was just so busy. I mean, other than writing home, one thing I did religiously almost every day or every other day I could, I wrote home. When I deployed, I had my son was about 11 years old, so I always kept in touch with him and made sure everything was good on that.
What were you thinking the day your service ended and you retired?
I was kind of sad, surprised to a point because I enjoyed the military. I wish I was still on active duty now. I just enjoyed it. I put in 27 years or half of my life in the military, and I enjoyed it. I had a blast with it. I wish and the guys that when I retired that I left, we still have good friendships to this day. And I would recommend any young man or young woman get in the military. Good life.
What did you do in the days right after you?
Right after I retired, nothing. I took 2 months off. That's funny. I took 2 months off and literally did nothing for 2 months. Then I got back into the civilian workforce.
Did your military experience influence your thinking about war or about the military in general?
Oh, it just enhanced it. For the United States to be the best country in the world and the best, we got the greatest military, bar none. That's the reason why we're great. You got to have a good, strong military. And I'm happy and fortunate to have been a member of the military. Loved every minute of it.
So, I'm assuming you're in the Veterans Organization.
I'm in the American Legion here with Post 346, and I'm also with the Veterans of Foreign Wars out of Four Oaks, Post 9810.
What kind of activities does your post do?
We do a lot of community events. We help support we do a lot of events where we support our local older veterans, fundraisers. We get out. We do a lot of stuff with our local schools. Have essay competitions with a little bit of little money involved for the winners, and you get to show those kids off that what they want to do, and it's a good. We help our community, help our kids, and try to recruit new members at the same time. So it's a windfall for everybody.
How did your military service shape the person you are today?
Oh, back in 1979 when I graduated high school, I was just a little skinny boy weighing 165 pounds. Went in the military, bulked up a little bit, and now I'm older and retired, but it made a man out of me. Gave me more discipline, which I wasn't a problem kid in high school. I was a sports guy in high school, everything, doing this, that, and the other. But Military shaped me what I am today. Good, strong individual. I enjoy, love helping veterans. Because right now I'm one of the youngest guys in my post here. And I'm sergeant in arms here for us.
Is there anything you'd like to add that we haven't talked about so far?
If you're thinking about joining the military, please do it. I mean, if you want it, you got great opportunities in the military to go to college. You get some great discipline out of it. Make you grow. It'll help you grow up. Which if you're doing the Boy Scouts for this interview, you're already starting at a good point anyway. Because I used to be I was in the Cub Scouts, in the Boy Scouts, and I know that's a great organization. When you get older, military is go to college, try to get college, but a lot of kids can't afford college when they get out of high school. The military is always an option and you can get school money. But the military, especially if you got military and family background, that's a great opportunities out there now. But I never regretted a moment. I had fun with it.